This is One on One. This is why I love my job. You're about to meet someone on camera who you all recognize. She's Suze Orman. And it's like CNBC, the Today Show, the single big, we're at PBS, so give me the
biggest, largest fundraiser in the history of public television.
What you are a walking, talking brand that doesn't just help yourself, but you help other people. And you got this new initiative about moms.
Yeah, it's called moneymindedmoms.com. Here's the thing, everybody. In China, you know, they have a saying that women hold up half the sky. I will forever believe in the United States of America, it's women that hold up the entire sky, most of them women being moms. Women really don't have a source to go to that say, tell me what to do with money. They're the ones that are raising the children, most likely. Our future of America is in children. So I created something called moneymindedmoms.com. Save more so you can worry less. I have 11 mommy bloggers blogging. We're going to teach women how to make more out of their Fabulous. Just go there and you'll see.
You know what's interesting about you? By the way, our friend Jim Bell.
Love Jim, yes.
Jim, the executive producer of Today's Show, will be up in just a couple of minutes. Actually, last time we saw each other was there. But I got to tell you something about you that strikes me. You've often said in your writing and your speeches that people worry more about making money than they do about helping other people. Like helping other people, you've argued, is a way to actually do good business.
Yeah, here, I have a saying. I end my Suze Orman Show every Saturday night on CNBC with the saying, people first, then money, then things. So many times people just go after the money. They worry about money. They don't have enough money. But yet, they're doing it for the wrong reason. So you have to really understand who you are. Why do you make money? Why do you not make money? So you have to put people before money. But when I say people first, Steve, I mean you, especially if we're talking about women. Women will put everybody else before themselves, their children, their husband, their parents, their neighbors, their pets, their plants, and they write themselves out of the equation. So again, my initiative now, and has been, is for women becoming powerful with their money. Women have to give to themselves as much as they give of themselves. People first, then money, then things.
You know, by the way, we get the clip from the Suze Orman Show on CNBC. Guys, Jackie, you want to run that a little bit? Okay, let's just run that quick, because I want to talk about men and women in just a second.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take some phone calls now. Are you ready? Let's go to Jennifer in Indiana. Girlfriend, what's on your mind?
Hi. I just revealed to my husband that we have $65,000 in credit card debt. He had no idea, and this was an accumulation of over probably 3 to 4 years. And when I told him, he looked like he was hit by a truck.
It is either yes or it's no, because the Suze Orman Show is all about you getting down to the hardcore truth of your life, the hardcore truth about your money, the hardcore truth about your relationship. And if we could get to the hardcore truth about all these things, then it becomes easy.
Have you always been this passionate about helping people manage their money and avoid stupid mistakes?
Yeah, I have, because you have to understand how I became a financial advisor.
Tell folks.
So I had been a waitress for 7 years at the Buttercup Bakery in Berkeley, California, making $400 a month until I was almost 30 years of age. Then the customers I had been waiting on gathered all their resources, gave me $50,000 to open up my own restaurant. I didn't know what to do with it. They told me to open up an account at Merrill Lynch. To make a very long story short, the financial advisor that I had at Merrill Lynch, in my opinion, was a crook. Obviously, he was a crook. Merrill Lynch might say differently, but they eventually let go of him. He invested that $50,000 by fabricating some paperwork on me, making me a sophisticated investor so that I could invest in the options market, which is one of the most speculative investments out there. Generates high commissions for the financial advisor. Most people lose their money when they buy options. Within 3 months, all $50,000 was gone. Didn't know what to do, so I thought, I know, I could be a broker. They just make you broker. So while I was there, I realized, studying for my Series 7 exam, which is what you have to have to become a financial advisor, that my broker broke the law, because you have to invest money for people according to their disposition. Can they afford to lose it or not? It was at that moment I ended up suing Merrill Lynch, getting all my money back. They get rid of the broker. I became one of their number 6 producing brokers in the Oakland office, and on and on and on. But it was from that experience that I realized you need honest financial advice. You have to put people first before their money. You have to do what's right versus what's easy. So yeah, that's what made me as passionate as I am today about protecting people, because it happened to me.
I got to tell you something. In the few minutes we have left, it's important that we do this because your story is a powerful one and it motivates a lot of people. But I want to be real specific here. In this economy where so many people are struggling and for so long, looking for a job, afraid they're going to lose their job, can't find the job, two of the biggest mistakes we make today, most of us, men or women, when it comes to managing our money, biggest ones, in these tough times.
In these tough times is we think nothing's ever going to happen to us. So we don't save enough money in an emergency fund just in case we get sick, we lose our job, whatever. So the rule there is, so it's not just enough to say what is the mistake. We always have to give a solution to a mistake. So the new solution is this. Can you just please all spend below your means but within your needs?
Which is why you always ask, can you afford it?
Can you afford it?
That's the question.
The question is, can you afford it? And I normally say you are denied, because people base their purchases today on what they think they're going to be able to make in the future or what they're making today, and they may not make what they're making today forever. So one of the biggest mistakes they make is they spend money they don't have to impress people they don't even know or like. Live below your means now. Not if you can afford it, live within your means. No, below your means. Buy less than you can afford, but within your needs. Next, people don't save for retirement.
Because?
Because they say to me, Susie, I can't even pay my bills today. I have a job, I can't pay my bills. How do you expect me to save for retirement? To that, the answer is, if you can't pay your bills while you have a job and a paycheck coming in, how are you going to pay those exact same bills later on when you no longer have a paycheck coming in? Time is the most important ingredient to any financial freedom recipe. It is the theory of compounding. People don't understand that, but if you work for a corporation that has a 401k plan that matches your contribution, I don't care if you don't have an emergency fund, if you have credit card debt, you cannot afford to pass up free money. So one of the biggest mistakes is people do not sign up for their 401k up to the company match. They need to do that if it's offered to them.
Real quick, I know we have another clip from the show, but guys, can we do this? Because I only have 2 minutes with Susie. Our partners at NJ.com, which is the Star Ledger's website, they put out the fact that we were talking to you. Hundreds of people, disproportionately moms, I have to tell you, wrote to you. One of the moms wrote, Susie, I keep getting these things in the mail that say, due to the new Credit Card Act, you qualify for debt relief because your amount of debt, blah, 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 blah. They keep getting this stuff. What do they do with it?
Here's what they do with it. They have to look at their own situation. Can you get out of credit card debt on your own? Can you do a transfer from a normal credit card at a bank to a credit union? Credit unions are far better in offering credit cards. By law, federally chartered credit unions can't charge you more than 18% interest. Are you kidding? Some of these credit cards that you have are at 13% or 30% rather. So what you have to understand is if you can't do it on your own, National Foundation of Consumer Credit, the NFCC, go there. Find a good place that you can go to, like the Consumer Credit Counseling Services, CCCS, or whatever those initials stand for, and start a program with one of them. It doesn't hurt your FICO score. You're okay. But if you can do it on your own, I still think you're better off doing it on your own.
Before I let you out, I have to ask you. I'm a big fan of people who are passionate about what they do, but more importantly, passionate about how they help people, why they help people. How the heck are you still this passionate after a few years of doing this?
I'm actually more passionate because the letters that we're getting, the emails that we're getting are heartbreakers. And when you read what's happened to good people, middle America, and you see that middle America is disappearing from the greatest country in the world, when you see there's a highway into poverty and there's no road out anymore, how can you be somebody like Suze Orman, who number one loves people, loves to educate people, and just sit there and go, I'm not going to do anything about it? So I am more passionate about it today than I've ever been before in my entire life.
And also on behalf of everyone at PBS, thanks for raising so much money for us.
I'm going to keep doing it, boyfriend.
We love it.
Thank
You're the
you,
best, Suze.
Steve.
Thank you.
You.